Alright, yeah, how's it going, guys? Are we all ready for some magic duels? Yeah, Slay the Spire is unbelievably good. Probably not the last thing I'm going to say on it, but yeah, everybody should get it if you like drafting / deck building in any meaningful way whatsoever. It's so good. Oh, I've lost many an hour playing that game. Alright, we're going to go in for some verses. If you do want to play with or against me at some point tonight, then let me know in the chat, and I'll add you to an imaginary list that will become real if you wish hard enough. Let's play Flyers, I guess. Hate drafting, but I love Guild of Dungeoneering. Oh, fair enough. I don't know, as bad as I am at drafting, I do enjoy it to a certain extent. I have a really low attention span when it comes to actual Magic drafting, because I'm like, ooh, look at all of the synergies. Oh, look, -1/-1 counters. Oh, look, it's control cards. Oh, I could mix them all together. And then it fails miserably and I cry. But... oh. I'm not ignoring you, Loda. I got caught up. Hello, how's it going? This might be a little too loud, but it is beautiful. I haven't actually heard this soundtrack yet. Let's knock it down a bit. How's life treating you, Loda? Hope all is well. Alright, we have a 2-drop and a lot of expensive stuff. If we draw lands, this hand's okay. I don't trust myself to do that, though. Okay, this one's alright. If we draw a white land, then we're all good there as well. Let's go plains first and pass. Boop, boop. Alright. Orzhov, eh? Spellqueller's not too bad. We can get out a Selfless Spirit and start swinging in. Probably won't be blocked, most likely. Does mean I have to skip through every step, even though I've got no mana out now. But, yeah. Mine's always first pass, no colour of first pick. Okay, switch to secondary, second pass. No, yeah, I went... first time I went to an F&M draft, I ended up going into a 4-colour deck, because I'd focused on 2 colours, and really committed hard on making sure that it worked. And when it didn't, I went, oh, screw it, halfway through, and then started adding different colours, and proceeded to lose quite badly. So, yeah. It was still a lot of fun, though. Alright. Fairy Miscreant down. I'm not sure what our opponent is just yet. But one would assume it has a mono black focus. Yeah, my RimWorld series has taken a little bit of a dark turn. As soon as I remembered organ harvesting was a thing, I very much got into it. Alright, you can now crew that up, can't you? Yes, you can. In comes the 2/3, we shall allow it. Now we can get him for 3. On the plus side, were any organs harvested last episode? I think I've harvested at least 1 organ every single episode since I realised it was a thing. Or remembered it was a thing. Alright, let's play Miscreant, see if we can get a land drop. That'd be real good. We don't. We are getting mana screwed. I think we are set up to lose this matchup if we don't get our lands in time. Okay, and pass. We can protect our 1/1s from a board wipe, so that's the thing. Unlicensed Disintegration. Well, in response, because we can. Make the rest indestructible. And now we can block. And he's not even attacking. Why would he not attack with a 2/3? Alright. Let's see if we can make our land drop again. Hey, there we go. Hey, Zavol. How's it going? Just playing blue-white flyers at the moment. Discussing life in general. Oh, balls. Oh, balls. Oh, dear. Punting, mostly, but... yeah. An unnecessary loss. Yeah, well. It happens. Yeah, I lowered the punt threshold, so it takes less of you to initiate a punt now. I feel like that was a necessary thing to happen. Okay. In comes the 2-3. We do indeed, sir. We do indeed. Come on, land. Yes. Okay. You're a crew 1. Of course you are. Okay. How do we pursue such a bored state? I suppose maybe it's Spell Queller hold up. Could it even be Wyvern so we can take out the cat? I don't know. Hold up, cast out. Yeah, we'll pass the turn. Yeah, go right ahead. Links are always acceptable in the chat as long as they don't lead to inappropriate places that contain viruses and other horrible content. Yeah, let's just pass. I was tempted to swing in and just cast out the Harvester, but I'd rather see if he wants to get in with it and spend some energy. Fleet Wheel Cruiser. Could have taken care of that. Yeah, well. I'm really so bad today. Forgive me. I have no idea why. Right, now we make a decision. He's tapped out, so I could take out his cruiser. Takes 2 to crew. Take out his harvester, which means it's easier to get in. Casting out something. I think it's the cruiser, because the trample's really annoying. Don't tell me you got a Fragmentize in your hand. No. Okay. Sorcery speed anyway, but he might do. Double pun. It's kind of the let me help you with that. I think I deserve 2 punts, don't I? The last one didn't go. There you go. Oh, maybe I have to wait for the next one. Jesus, right. Let's just go always watching, so we got vigilance, because we're gonna have to block, probably. Boop. Yeah, if it wasn't a loss before, the Mega Punts are going to make sure it is. We'll see. Maybe he just punts into the ground himself to make up for it. I doubt it, but you never know. Okay, so he's getting the Needle Spires in. Probably crewing with, yep, the cat. And I expect he'll just go in with that. Looks to be. So we could double block and we'd trade 2 for 1 there. We could chump and get nothing back. Got 4 mana, potentially 5. Nothing we can do with 5 other than play a Glyph Keeper that's a 6/4. So it blocks everything actually if we get the land. I think that's all we can do really. Block there. Pump spell. Don't you dare. Oh, thanks very much, man. I appreciate it. Enjoy the videos. Declaration in stone, that doesn't change anything. We just didn't even draw any lands all game. It's fun. It's always fun. Alright. So let's spell quell something. But this is over now. I'm just going through the motions at this point. He's just going in for the attack. So that's a 3/4. He's got removal in hand though, hasn't he? Let's be honest. It's just not enough to kill us, which is really bad. But there's actually, no, that's 3 damage on top of that, isn't it? GG. Anyone want to play with or against me? Let me know in the chat. You've got a couple of minutes. Apparently I'm not at my best, so this is the opportune moment to beat me on stream. That was real bad. Oh, we could have done so much better there. Alright. Gotta get my thinking cap on. You'll play Zarval? Let's do this. Alright, 2-headed giant or versus? And then Thelona straight after. Okay. I need to get my phone out for a list. Boop, boop. Versus. Alright. If you wanna mute the stream.
Yeah!
Oh yeah! Samuel KCFU. Thank you very much for the follow, dude. Welcome on in. Right, I want to pick a deck seemingly at random. If any of you guys ever want me to play a deck in specific, then let me know. And I will. Alright, invite sent. Please don't play Superfriends. Yeah, don't ever do that. I don't plan to. I had my fun with it, in quotation marks. Fun. Anything but control. Alright, I can make that work. I'm sure Lumi will turn up eventually and we'll have to play control, but until then. Okay, can keep the crap out of this really, I think. We don't have a turn 1 play, which is a shame, but we could potentially lightning axe something if we cared. But yeah, just keep it. Well, no turn 1 target for us. We do get a Collective Defiance, which is quite cool. We'll be able to get a 4/3 down on turn 2 and dump a land, so if we get a Fiery Temper, I might leave this till turn 3, but honestly, I doubt it. Thermo Alchemist. Goodbye. Currently trying to build a non-blue control deck. Ooh. If Lumi was here, he'd be pointing you towards his Mardu control. He's very proud of that one. Alright, let's get our brawler down, dump a land. 3 is pretty much all we need for the most part. Other than Chandra's, and I'm sure we'll draw into another land before then. We'll probably flood out. Who knows? Alright, does he have an answer for the brawler? He's got a Jessian Thief. Okay. Well, we can slam on through that. I'm gonna offer the block. He won't take it, and then we can... do we Collective Defiance to blow it up and burn him, or do we Hellion our way through? He gets to draw a card if I leave it alone. I should probably not let him draw cards, would be my guess. We don't get to double kill and burn though, so you know what? It's Hellion time, I think. Let's hit him for 8. Abzan control. Ooh, sounds fun. Well, if you get a solid list down, then be sure to challenge me. I'd love to see it. And pay the energy for a hit next turn. I'm still trying to figure out mono green control. I'm sure there's a way. Yeah, get to 10 lands, hit Ulamog and win. That's as controlling as green needs to be, really, isn't it? Okay, so if our opponent taps out, then this is almost guaranteed to kill the Jessian Thief. So he gets 1 hit in here. No, mono green control sounds like an interesting concept, certainly. Alright, Sanitarium. He has to cast 2 spells in order to save his Jessian Thief here, and they're probably best used at instant speed when he's attacking. So we could force it out now. Yeah, let's Collective Defiance him now. Do we want to 3 damage him? Yeah, I think we do. I think we really want to put the pressure on here. So he needs 2 instants to keep his Jessian Thief alive. He might have burn to kill one of our creatures, but that doesn't get Jessian Thief out of range. It's a Telling Time. Ooh, can he double Telling Time? Can Gyra's Revenge be countered when you cast it? No. He's got a grit. Alright, so he saves his Jessian Thief. Taps down our Brawler. That is real good for him. Alright, we're getting for 4 though. And we do lose our Hellion. But we're 2 burn spells away from winning, unless he can gain life, which in those colours is not possible. Telling Time. Oh, we lost our Brawler. That's fine, that's fine. It's not the end of the world. He's tapped out. We don't have to worry about counter spells, not that it make much of a difference. We're not exactly cantripping our way to victory here. So we're only drawing 1 spell. And it better not be a land. I'm telling you now. So, does mono green control through the use of tricks, i.e. instant pump spells that dupe your opponent into going after seemingly weak creatures? You could use it like that. I think the control side of it would probably be using fight mechanics, so green's got a lot of my creature battles your creature kind of thing, so you could keep the board in your favour by just making sure you've got 1 big creature and then making it fight everything else. You could do it that way. There's a fair bit of card drawing green if you know where to look as well. But, yeah. Right, ooh. How much cheaper do you cost? 1, 2. Okay, so you're very expensive, is pretty much the thing that I'm getting at. Alright, let's draw a card, discard a card. Harness Lightning. Shall I dump Harness Lightning? I want to get Reveler online. So by dumping this, I make it 1 cheaper, and then we make our land drop. Let's try that. Yeah, Monstrous Onslaught's pretty cool. Alright. We may still lose this. It is entirely possible. We need the right draws here. But Prowess has got a nasty habit of going very, very big very quickly. And he's about to draw a lot of cards. She's potentially double triggers, so an extra 4 damage is potentially on the table, not counting the cards that he actually casts. Okay, well, nothing there to trigger Prowess at instant speed, or at least he's not willing to play into my 2 mana. Thermo Alchemist. Ugh. We need to clean up real quick. Lightning Axe, are you kidding me? I think it's just a Reveler here. How much do you cost? You cost all of my mana, don't you?
Yeah!
Oh yeah! Vicrits, thank you very much for the follow, dude. Appreciate it. I'm going to Reveler. Get something down on the board. And there's 4 damage with a double shock. So if we survive this turn and he taps out, we could win. Let's see if we can make that happen. I think he knows that he's probably set up to lose next turn, so he needs to, on a similar note, he needs to set up a win this turn as well. Thing is, we can block his Jessian Thief quite well. But he's going to be able to trigger Thermo Alchemist every single turn, every single time he casts an instant, so he might not need Jessian Thief to get through. Especially if he discards Fiery Tempers here. She did not. He's got a Bedlam Reveler of his own. Okay. Oh, Consuming Aberration's really good. Love that card. No soundtrack. We haven't won yet. Exquisite Firecraft. Goodbye, Bedlam Reveler. Firecraft would be lovely. Firecraft wins it. Fiery Temper wins it. Third Shock wins it. I'm assuming by the fact that he hasn't continued to chain his Alchemist that he hasn't just won here. He might also be considering blocking a Lathnu Hellion or something of that sort. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Right, well, land, we could still win, I think. If we go land, shock, shock, that's 2 mana. We got 4 mana left open. We spend 3 of it, essentially, to draw and discard. If we get Fiery Temper, we win. If he gets a Fiery Temper as well, though, he wins. Here we go. Top deck. Ooh! Pinging us. Hungry Flames. That doesn't do it. That's game. That is game. If none of those are instants and sorceries, we're not dead. So there's that. Ah, he had a fiery temper. There we go, we're dead. Yeah. GG. Quick, in response. Let's let him know how close he came to dying. Pings us in response. Got him to 1. 1. Whose fiery temper would have resolved first then? I can't remember who takes control in that instant where you've both got something to cast at exactly the same time. I can't remember who gets the priority on that one. It's one of the magic rules that I always forget. But didn't matter. That was a really good game though. Really solid match. Yeah. Anyone looking forward to Rivals of Ixalan? Yes, I really am. It's coming onto Arena soon as well, I think. Sometime this week, maybe. I'm looking forward to it anyway. Alright. Yeah, it was such a close game, that one. Really enjoyed that. Alright, let's go Thopter Horde. Oh, Solana, you wanted to play as well, didn't you? God damn it. Ah! I'm quitting, don't you worry, I'm coming back out. Unless you send me an invite, then I'll be able to get out quicker. There it is. Alright. Sorry, random opponent. Sorry, rank, if it ever mattered to me. She does not. Join game. Alright, I guess I'll switch my deck around. Let's go that one. The one who answers to the triggers always goes first. Alright. Any cards you guys are looking for your collection or IRL cards? I've not really done much paper purchasing in quite a long time. In paper I only really play... Oh my god, this hand's awful. Only really play Commander, so I don't know. I'd have to look for some Commander-centric cards. There is a new Reanimator card, a 3-mana enchantment. When you sacrifice the creature you enchant, it comes back as essentially a Rise from the Grave in a land, which is kind of cool. Can't keep that. Oh my god. Well, we're committing to that because we ran out of time. But I don't know. I'm not sure. There's an archetype that I really want to play as well. There's like a new big long list of cards in the newest set that are essentially I play your deck card, which is kind of fun. It's like Gonti Tribal essentially. But yeah, I want to see if I can make that work. Just play my opponent's deck in its entirety. Has there been any word on whether Arena will have Commander? Upon release, absolutely 100% not. No. In the future, they are not answering that question, essentially. Okay. He got a 1-1. And he's smuggling. Alright. Yeah, I think there's like, similar to, what's his name now? The blue-black pirate that steals stuff. Similar to that, there's a lot of mono-black cards that have come out that are just... Opponent reveals his or her hand, you exile it, you can cast it using any colour of mana, which is really fun. Alright, let's ramp. Yeah, that's the Reach Hydra. He's the one that fetches my Rogue's Passage if I don't have it, so he's always also unblockable all the time for 4 mana. I don't ever play this card without a Rogue's Passage. So it's the first grab for me. Use it that betrays and sack engines for stealing creatures. Nice. I had a modern kitchen table deck, actually, that used it that betrays. It used... it was a Tron deck. Mono blue Tron, but it used Possess Portal. That says, essentially... you can't really play anything. You have to discard every single turn. You can't draw cards. And it used it that betrays, so I'd sit that down and then Possess Portal. So when they sacked anything on board, I would just get it. So it's kind of a synergistic card, so it says both players sacrifice things. But when my opponent sacrifices something, I get what they sacrifice, so I can essentially not sacrifice anything, and you just hold up counters until their board is literally empty. It is a horrible deck to play against, and I love it. Alright. Let's get the Hydra down. And we already have Rogue's Passage. It's kind of telegraphing. Actually, we'll go Wastes, because we do have Waste synergy. And we've already got enough Forests. Do love me some land destruction on at times. Ah, flesh bag. You're no fun. I think we're actually just getting stomped out of this game. We can still go Gear Hulk Nature's Way and fight something off the board, so it's not the end of the world, but this is real bad. I'm not having any luck today. Half their creatures for 3 mana as long as you got the City's Blessing. Yeah, that seems really good in draft as well. I ain't really watched much draft stuff on Rivals yet. Because it's out now, isn't it? I think it came out either today or yesterday. Alright. Counters on there. We're going to have to fight something, because we can't do it at instant speed. We'll fight you because you're annoying. I don't know. I've got no reason. No good reason. Let's just fight the 3/3. Pre-release is out. Ah, yeah, that's right. Alright, so we bought ourselves essentially a turn. We're taking 5 minimum. By the looks of things. If he wants to get him with his land, that is. No, you don't have a creature to crew that up. Alright. Take 3. Out this Friday. Ooh. Excited? Alright. Are we incredibly dead next turn? Top Deku, here we go. I honestly have no idea if there's anything in our deck that gets us out of this. Maybe Reclamation Sage or something to grab Reclamation Sage. That would work. Ronus, oh my god. Well, that's not something to grab Reclamation Sage. All we did was ramp. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Alright, thank you. Hello, hello, how's it going? Send a message before we go out. Guns blazing. I say guns blazing. Guns jammed thoroughly. And pass. Rip. I just can't win today. Damn. Alright. I guess we're gonna have to go find something that's close to a net deck in my list, which is nothing. No, none of that. It was a waste of ramp. It's a really well-named deck. GG, Thelona. GG. That's not good. That's not good. That's Cruel Auras. We could play Cruel Auras. That's a really good deck. Alright, let's go Thopter Horde. This one wins occasionally. Yeah, 17k is pretty much what you get when you've got all the cards and nothing to spend it on. Nothing really about the release of Arena, for the most part. Although there's a dev stream coming up this week, this Wednesday, that's going to talk about the economy. So that's something to tune in for if you want to find out how free to play the game's going to be. Alright, that is an unkeepable hand. That is a keepable hand. Okay. Boop. And grab ourselves an island. Let's go. Got him. Ooh, lands. Lands are nice. Alright. Land and pass. I don't think I'm allowed to host it, unfortunately, but I'll be in the chat, definitely. Oh boy. Combo pieces, here we go. Get Healey, get Anointed Procession for later. Slam good old Healey Rye. And scry for a land. We need a plains. If we get a plains, we can do stupid stuff. Bottom. Alright. Nissa Vastwood Seer Shaw. Never played real MTG, just got into Duels to try and get priority for Arena. I imagine most people did. They made it really easy to get priority access. Which, I don't know. Seemed weird that... Oh, another land. We do need 4 mana, but we just need white mana, that's the thing. I'm gonna bottom it. It's risky. Am I gonna bottom it? No, because we can Thopterist. I'm gonna top it. Engineer. If we keep our Thopter, that is, anyway. Alright, swing for 1. Been playing Duels since the beginning, but I haven't been invited to the Arena beta. Oh dear. Well, you should be getting invited soon if you had priority access. Which if you played Duels, then you will, as long as you did what they asked about linking stuff. You should be fine. Swinging at Healey. Well, I am happy to block. Pump spell or not. Wild size. Alright. 1 point to Healey. White mana. Ah, damn it. Okay. Well, we might as well Thopterist. Tap you. Do I dare tap Healey down to make copies and get greedy? I also want to find a white source, so I'm just going to keep ticking up with Healey, I think. It's not white mana. You don't get it, game, do you? You don't get it. Just want to Anointed Procession so I can get 30 tokens in a turn, please. The greed. You don't say. Oh, it's elves. That was not what I was expecting. You don't have a 1-mana pump spell, do you? Nope, you do not. Hey, here we go. Alright, you're ready to see some absolute ridiculousness. Anointed Procession. We're then going to Essence Flux our Thopterist, creating double the tokens, 4 tokens. We're then going to minus a Healey on the Thopterist, creating 2 tokens, which makes 4 tokens each. That's 8 tokens total. And we've got some Suicide Thopterists to go. In fact, just attack with all. Let's go. And we can do the same again next turn. Alright. Thopterist goes. And we have lethal in the air, so I mean, the greed paid off. Let's just say that. Languish in an Elves deck? I suppose it's possible. But yeah, it's... No, there's no double black. Can't possibly win with that mana, I don't think. Okay. And he's just going to do his elf thing, which is fine, I suppose. Hazardous conditions. We think of fog, do we? Alright. I'll attack him with just enough then. Ooh, he's coming at us. Alright, well we have just enough to block as well. Don't want a Thopterist. Want to copy that. And maybe cast something else next turn. Let's just do that. He's just literally attacking for suicidal purposes, I think. Not for any reason that he can win. If we get another Thopter Engineer, we can get haste on every single token we make as well. Do you need a stack of endless token cards in real life to play decks like this? No, you can use 20-sided dice. It gets the job done. It's pretty much what I do in Commander, because I've got a Goblins deck that's got... it's Krenko Mob Boss, so he taps and then he doubles the amount of Goblins you've got, essentially. He's gone, so I'm just doing this for the sake of it. So you tap him, and then they've got several artifacts as well that untap him, so I can tap and untap him about 6 or 7 times in a single turn. So if you imagine doubling maybe 6 goblins, let's say I've built up at that time. You make 6 goblins, then you make 12 goblins, then you make 24 goblins, and it just keeps on going like that. And then give them all haste and swing in for the win, just by tapping a single dude. It's broken as all hell, and it's a lot of fun. Alright, first win of the day, fantastic. Right, I'm going to go in for another versus battle. If you guys want to play with or against me as well, let me know. Let's see. Steve? Is this energy deck any good? I can't remember. Let's play it. Italian Primal Storm. They're going to be exciting. Whether or not we see them in Standard or not, another question, but I'm sure we will. Italian Primal Storm with Panamonicon. Let's go. We have Longtusk Cub and some Blossoming Defences. If Longtusk Cub's good enough to drop in Standard to win a game, then this is a good enough hand. Let's go. Anyone been keeping up on Standard recently in the bannings? Energy got a nerf. Ooh, blue mana. It's Fatal Push territory, and if it is Fatal Push, I've got nothing. So I'm going to pass the turn so that I can cub and hold up Blossoming Defense. Just not worth the risk to play this down and then have nothing left. Yeah, they banned Attune with Ether and they banned Rogue Refiner, which are the two main energy cards these days. Attune with Ether was the thing that was just making Longtusk Cub ridiculous, essentially, because he already had the energy on turn 2 to put a counter on himself. Which can do a lot in the right circumstance. Let's go Cub and say go. If he dares attack, we might Blossoming Defense, but we'll see. Instant speed, creature removal. Oh yeah, he's in black as well, I suppose. Is this maybe like servos or something like that? Healey, Eternal Pilgrim. Yeah, this is a big token deck, I think. Alright, well, we'll get that guy off the board. It's worth a Blossoming Defense. Unfortunately, we can't get in because of Healey being Death Touch and all, but as soon as we get down to Sky Sovereign, we can ping her off the board. Should be okay. Rogue Refiner. So we could Rogue Refiner, hope to make a land drop. If we get the land drop and it is green, we can defend Longtusk Cub. Alternative is just Sage, have the energy to pump Longtusk Cub for the next turn, which I think is fine. We can get to protect him as well. Maybe playing a little slower, we'll see. Then again, knowing we can trade this off. Yeah, let's swing through, see if he wants to trade it off. I'm happy to put some energy into this. We don't have an energy payoff right now other than the Cub, so... Alright. A 1-for-1, that'll do. I just suspect we're not going to draw lands and then we'll be really sad that we can't get in with that big creature. So, let's trade it off and let everything else get through instead. Aero control. We'll see. Alright, that's pretty good. So, let's swing in for 2. See if he wants to murder it in some way. Create some tokens. Okay, I'll Blossoming Defense if you block, I think. Will I? Do I care? I don't care, no. Let's just keep my Rogue Refiner safe and it stops this token getting through. Boop, draw a card, gain some energy. There's our land drop for our sky ship. The Ship of the Skies. Can ping off whatever 4-drop he plays here. Almost certainly. Oh boy. Annoying Procession. That's real bad. Come on, Reclamation Sage, if you're in here. Top Deku. Nope. Alright. Why is a lot of Final Fantasy 15's soundtrack elevator music? Anyone got an answer for that? Alright, let's Sky Sovereign. Boop. She Smuggler's Copters. I think they're in here. Funnily enough. We got Crusher Tentacle, so I mean if he goes crazy with tokens, we just bounce everything and make him sad. So, that'd be alright. Soothes you into continued playing. I do feel really calm right now. Which means I need a sugar rush. So I've got a lovely can of Iron Brew. Which for those who are not English is an orange drink with real iron in it. I think that's not necessarily true, but it's a beautiful, Scottish, glorious creation. And they're not making it in the same way anymore. They're getting all the sugar out of it. But we'll see. So I bought a very small crate of it. Essentially for like 20p a can. They're usually about 60, so I got a pretty good deal there. So good. Iron fortified orange juice. Pretty much. It is the best orange drink on the market. Made from real girders. Yep. Alright, let's Lumbering Falls. And we can Bristling Hydra with Blossoming Defense. This is going our way so well here. Oh yeah, so we get some energy. Don't plan on using it. We're going to crew up with the Bristling Hydra. We've effectively got a Blossoming Defense there twice over with our energy. We've got one to protect whatever else we need. This is going to swing in. And we're going to ping that off. And he doesn't have any good blocks anymore. And we do the same to his Priest later. He could gain a lot of life here. But I think no matter how much life he gets, we're going to be able to work our way through this. Okay. So this might be a crucial turn here, so I'm going to... Ooh, Regal Caracol. Okay. Gains 4 life. I haven't seen an Iron Brew ad in a very long time, but that is the, I think that is the slogan, isn't it? Okay. So. How do we proceed here? Does anyone else imagine someone drowning when saying Regal Caracol? I can't say I do. No, I just say crackle most of the time. It's a Regal Crackle. Right, well. We could maybe get some super blocks here, we'll see. We're going to fire at his Caracol, at his Crackle. So these become 1/1s, and then he can triple block all he wants. And we'll pretty much just empty his board off. Boop. One. Just one. Okay. That's fine. I feel like we needed to do that over shooting the Anointer Priest, because one, he gets 2 back if I ever kill it. And also, if I don't kill the Caracol, then he swings in for a lot of life-linking damage anyway. Alright, so we can pass, knowing that we've got Lumbering Falls back to block something. Oh, chat, you crazy. In a good way. So he's in a tough spot. Crazy is the best way. I live being crazy. It's the only way to live. Worm Harvester. I'm not sure I know that one. Ooh, what's this? Whenever a creature you control attacks, drain. Oh boy, he actually might come back. He has to attack though, so if he does that, doesn't he just die on the crackback? Quite possibly. So he's going to go up to 13. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I think we got him. Confiscation coup, add insult to injury there. That's not necessary. Okay, so... Lumbering Falls. Crew up there. Get rid of his blocker. And pump, pump, pump. Pretty sure that's game. Sweet. Create a 1/1 black and green worm creature token for each land card in your graveyard, and then you've got retrace. Ooh. Ooh, that is a cool card. I like that. And there's a card in standard right now for... Is it called Reclaim? Something like that? Return all lands from your graveyard to the battlefield, so you just mill the living crap out of yourself and discard all of your lands. And then you just go super Tron mode all of a sudden, on like turn 4. Well, that energy deck pulled its weight there. Let's go Cartouche. Let's do it. Let's see what this can says. Brewed in Scotland to a secret recipe since 1901. Yeah, they don't have made with real girders on it anymore. Yeah, it's a shame. It's like drinking the steel industry. Ugh. Beautiful. Right, I can't keep that. And I can keep this. Let's just go... Let's just go forest. They melt dwarves. Oh dear. Alright. If we get this plains down, then our Canopy Vista comes untapped, and every other land in our deck is now untapped. So that's pretty good. I still have that vehicles deck. You mean the all-in vehicles one? I don't think so, actually. Don't know why I got rid of it, because it was awesome. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not on the list anymore. It's everyone's favourite creature type currently in Magic. Probably goblins. Goblins are so fun and explosive. And actually viable in most formats. Let's just go Tiles Tracker. Let's do this. We can follow up with a Woodland Wanderer if it dies. Hippogriff. There's also oh, what was that card? Zard. Ah, damn it, I can't quite remember the name of it now. When it enters the battlefield, you do X based on the number of that creature type in your graveyard, and there's a full cycle of them for each colour. Begins with a Z. Just can't quite remember what it is. Alright, so nothing was going to survive. It's fair enough. Right, let's get some blue down and wander out. Also slivers. Pretty great. I think Werewolves in Modern is at least... It's like a good tier 3, I think. There's Mayor of Averbrook, which is pretty good. And a few other things. I've seen werewolves in Modern a fair bit. I say a fair bit. As much as you see any other lesser played tribe, that is, anyway. Ew, this board state. Could blow it up whenever I want. It's good to know. Can't fight this, because my creature will die. Something to be aware of. Probably want to get rid of the Glint Sleeve Siphoner, though. At the same time, I just kind of really want to hold my cartouche for when I start dropping trials left, right, and centre. Let's get you down. Thought you'd come in and play on tap, but I have to put my island down, I guess. Nah, let's just fight it off. I don't want him drawing cards and getting his way out of this. My creature dies if I let him constantly draw, so... Fight, fight, fight. No attacks. I had a bank control deck that used Feldergriff as a win condition. Oh man. Interesting. So what you're saying is if I block this, you come back with 4 loyalty and then I swing through and kill it and your vampire at the same time. And all I have to do is oh, he got a zombie as well. Damn it, forgot that side of it. It's been so long since I've made other Liliana work, and I'm trying. I am trying to make this card a thing. Again. And he's just gonna go reanimate plan. Fair enough. Ooh, nice cast out. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can get him for 1. We can still take down Liliana. Yeah, let's do it. Get rid of his board state. It's fine by me. Sure. Bye, Lily. Getting a Planeswalker off the board's always fun. Alright, and save this cast out. We can have a few hits. It's fine by me. I asked this question on Facebook about a month ago. What plane would you guys like to revisit? Which is the enchantment place? Is that Nyx? It's Nyx, isn't it? Or is that the name of one of the gods? I can't quite remember. But yeah, that place. Because I like enchantments, and enchantment decks specifically. They are awesome. Goodbye, Lily. Come on, good card. It's alright, I suppose. I'll take it. Theros, that's the one. Yeah, that block was awesome. I enjoyed that. It's my first draft was in that block. I think it was a Born of the Gods triple, which was quite fun. Scrounger coming on back, sure. Thought not see her. Oh, damn. That is actually really annoying. Goodbye, Planar Outburst. Everyone wants to go back to Kamigawa. Yeah, because it was so awful. They want a redo, right? I really did like samurais though. When you were playing them, at least in the Duels of the Planeswalkers games, I enjoyed playing them there. But that was on a playing field set up for it. Oh my god. To a certain extent, I don't think they were even that good then, but they had Umzawa's Jit, or Jite, whatever it is, which is a broken card that no format should ever have. Oh wow, okay. I don't think I have an excuse for how badly that game went. Other than just being plain stomped into the ground. Block the highest stuff. And we did. God dang it. This is a losing stream. Love it. Alright. I think we've had one game win so far, and maybe like 5 losses, something like that. I haven't been counting, but I can certainly tell you the wins are not higher than the losses. So, what do we want to go with next? Let's go Drape Power. Maybe we can get that turn 4 win. New Phyrexia. That'd be cool. Can bring a deck to help me win, or I could bring a deck to make you lose. Perspective. Alright, we'll keep that. It does potentially have the turn 4 win. Let's go red so we've got Shock open. I believe Infect needs an update. Don't think Infect needs an update more than a very, very, very hot torch to burn it all to the ground. Kill you. Now, in all honesty, I kind of like Infect. I just think that the amount of damage they have to deal to win is a little under the amount it should be. I feel like maybe 15 would be more balanced, but I suppose like Infect isn't really doing that well these days, so you know, me saying it needs a nerf is not exactly the best thing in the world. Do I want to go Storm Chaser Mage for 1 damage, or do I want to go on Thing in the Ice? I'm going to go Thing in the Ice. Alright. Reality? Matter Reshaper, sorry. Reality Shaper! Ooh! Combo! Ooh, Fling. What mechanic do you think would make Magic interesting? Well, there is a mechanic in one of the unsets that says if I'm eating at the time, I get a good bonus. I like that one. That one's good. On a more serious note, though, I'd probably have to think about that one. Well, it's Storm Chaser Mage, most likely. Mechanic Tribal. There is an uncard that actually says it gets like +1/+1 for each mechanic on a card, I believe. Which I kind of find funny. Need to play an unset at some point. Never really played them. Always laugh at them though. A 3/2 is coming in. I will take your 3/2. Knowing my 7/8 will do a hell of a lot more damage if I get it to flip. Walking Ballista. And that's why you were attacking me. Because you were hoping to ping something off. I see through you. Okay, so let's go Mountain, Enigma Drake, and we shall expedite it. Boop. Boop, boop.
Played Mechanic Tribal against you last week. Oh yes.
Trample to work for defending, calling it like Reflect. That'd be interesting, I suppose. Can't block. Need to win. Alright, so... let's go... Island. Should have probably gone Evolving Wilds, or held the Evolving Wilds at least, in case we need to shuffle the top of our deck. So we can potentially win here, so we just need a blue instant. That is 1 mana. Oh no, we are okay. We can do this. Alright, shock. Telling time. Can shock you. Bounce everything. Flip thing in the ice. Swing for 7. He's going to ping us in response, because that's all he can do. Swing and fling. Whoop. And go to combat. Swing. See you later, Louis. Alright. And to you, sack you. GG. If anyone wants to play, let me know. He just paused and conceded because he is a salty, salty individual. But I wouldn't blame him, to be honest. That kind of win is really bad. Ah, I do love that deck. That was one of my favourites. So if Stu shows up again, make sure to tell him he and I are through, we can't be friends anymore. Sure, why not? You've seen the things that he says about Muzzy, haven't you? I don't think he'll care too much. More tribute. I don't think that mechanic ever took off, really, did it? Was it even a thing in Standard? Yeah, do some two-headed giant Thalona. I need to hydrate myself after that salty, salty individual. Oh, it gives me dry mouth. Alright, two-headed giant, let's go. What do we want to play? I think they made it too easy to pick a side of tribute that just didn't matter. Like they had like, oh, we've got this 3/4, and if you don't pay the tribute, we gain 9,000 life. Or you can put a 1/1 counter on the creature. I wonder which one you're gonna pick. This pretty much was all of the tribute cards. Let's play hidden tokens, I guess. Let's gain us some life. Send you an invite, Thalona. There you go. Exile the top 50 cards of your library, or your opponent gets 2 spirit tokens. They have 1/1, and if you target them, they get exiled. Tributes! Yay! Hey, there we go. Random opponent, let's go. Feeling really motivated by this music. We can do it, guys. We can do anything.
This really is like elevator music, the soundtrack. I love it. This one's kind of like stock soundtrack as well.
I want a rock theme, please. Here you go. Royalty free for the win. I can keep the crap out of that. Alright, Shambling Vent, go.
Don't forget they made the cost of these higher due to the fact they could possibly be stronger. Yeah. They really went all out to make that a playable mechanic.
Bless them though. I don't even like. Is it even that? Ooh, hello. Is it even that good in draft? If you were to play it, I don't think it was. I don't remember it being any good. I remember to myself thinking every single time I pulled one of those cards, going, "It is really good on one end, and just completely pathetic on the other." And there's no way I can build around the pathetic side. Let's go with our Anointed Priest? Yeah, sure. If they've got any removal, we get it back later.
Yeah, I'd love to see enchantment creatures come back. That was a cool thing. There's just not enough enchantment creatures to make a proper enchantment deck, I don't think, in Modern. I say a proper one. An Enchantress deck. So you had the 4-mana enchantment creature when it enters the battlefield, or another enchantment, draw a card, and you could just go crazy with that. That was a lot of fun. They need more cards like that.
Nyx Fleece Ram, 0/5, blocks anything and gains life, shuts down aggro decks in one card. It was great. We don't have a way of triggering Revolt, unfortunately, without getting rid of our Anointed Priest. Still play it though. If he wants to remove my card right now, I can trigger Revolt. Oh yeah, Bestow was so good. Bestow is the deck that I played when I drafted it first. Every single creature was like a Bestow creature that enchanted another Bestow creature. It was a lot of fun. I think I've still somewhere got that first draft deck that I built assembled somewhere for nostalgia purposes. I have no idea where it is though. But yeah, it was red, white, aggro, Bestow. It was really cool. But yeah, me and my mate bought a booster box of it for the first time and drafted it between about, I think it was 8 of us, something like that. Real fun. What you got, opponents, other than all the time in the world? As far as they're aware. Need a token of some sort. I mean, I could go SRAM's expertise to get the tokens from the hidden stockpile. I'd rather just anointed procession though. I need a revolt enabler, so I need something to sack that's not this priest. Anything? Alright. Cracks his thing. He's got about 5 seconds left to play his entire turn. Can he do it? Nope. Alright, cool. I can't remember what set I initially started with, but Born of the Gods was the first one that I bought a booster box of. And, well, we all bought it, so I didn't buy it all by myself. It was like evenly split between like 8 people, which was a lot of fun. Ooh, get to draw cards. This is a long game. It's going to be longer if they don't play cards. Let's go Night Procession. At least if he kills my priest, then I come back with 2, and one of them's a sack option if I want it. I think I started Magic officially though in one of the core sets, maybe 2014, 2015, something like that. Got some boxes next to me, but I'm not sure if they're my boxes. Oh, the mechanics are underwhelming. Bushido, very much so. That one's an awful one. You play the guy on the right. Ooh, hello. 911, 911, 911. Yeah. Are you sure you didn't play 911, 911, 911 2? It's an easy mistake to make. Ooh. They're working together! Oh. Goodbye. I'm sure Thelona can get him back. Alright, well now we have the mana to go SRAM's expertise, Militia Captain, and have a sack option so we can start sacking servos, getting servos. That's pretty cool. So our deck's finally doing something. I've stopped buying booster boxes. The last 2 I got were hilariously underwhelming. I used to buy booster boxes alongside my mate, and he got all of the god tier cards out of his, and then all of my rares would just be lands from colours that don't really see that much play. It was just like, ugh. Like, he was getting Ulamog the Ceaseless Hunger, I was getting Wandering Fumarole. It was that level of, my god, how come I can't get anything good? Oh dear. But yeah, I got stomped so many times by bad boxes, I just stopped spending money on them. Oh no! Goodbye, Militia Captain. Hardly knew you. That's fine. Got all the time in the world to take this dude out. Got Emrakul, the Promised End, your friend got Sorin, Grim Nemesis. See, that's not too bad. That's pretty good. I think Sorin was a little too expensive to play in Standard for most people, I think, but... Not price-wise, but cost-wise.
Must have been a shame to see Emrakul getting banned in Standard. It was a box assault.
It was really bad.
I just remember about 20% of the rares that I got were lands. And sure, lands are really good in deck building, but I was kind of like, I'll just buy the lands. I don't really care. Give me some good cards that entice me to buy the lands.
What is going on the right-hand side? Super Landman, yeah. Even opening boxes I get mana. Land flooded.
So, Thelona, feel free to wipe the board after I go attacking. I'll take out Arling Cord, you can wipe the board, and then I can bring back 2 Anointed Priests.
I think that'll be fine.
Because I can rebuild insanely quick. And gain us even more life if he kills our Anointed Priest, and if he doesn't, then you kill it. And if he just doesn't block here, then I guess I'll just Angel of Invention, something like that.
Okay. What's going on? Huh. Okay. Sack a creature. What are you tapping? Westvale Abbey. Good. Good, good. We'll get rid of... It doesn't matter. Just one of the blocked ones. Hidden Stockpile on top is insane. Okay. Yeah, I guess... This isn't board wipe territory. Nah, let's... On our end. I mean... I'm just gonna go double Anointed Priest. They might have a board wipe, but I can just pick up the pieces with Angel of Invention at that point. This is alright. Yeah, it's a bit meh now. I'll just keep gaining a ton of life if they don't wipe the board here. Well, I could. Oh, well. They got a board wipe of their own. They're going to have to -3 and take out the wolf if they want my priests off. Sandstone Bridge, okay. Never mind. No, they still... Are you going to -1 then? Because it really makes no difference, does that move, unless you're planning on... Are you ticking up? What did you do? You ticking down. Alright. Whatever. I'm just gonna... Either Hidden Stockpile, gain 4 servos, gain 4 life. And all of this has been pointless. Or I'm gonna Angel of Invention, make 4 servos, gain 4 life. And everything's a little bit bigger and harder to kill by a Chandra. Either way, I come out on top. Do I own a Jace the Mind Sculptor? I do not. Don't really own many Planeswalkers, to be honest. I think I've got 2 of the... Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. I've got 2 of the bad Lilianas. The one that makes you discard, and the one that has a swamp synergy. And the one that makes you discard is not Liliana of the Veil. Should clarify that. That would be good Liliana. Okay. So... I'm gonna have to sack a priest if I want to trigger stockpile in the way that I want. Yeah, I know my Liliana's a little bit. I can't angel and counter token because Chandra just minuses and wipes it all again, which is really annoying. It's this guy here, surprisingly. Never would have thought. Could set up the stockpile for next turn. But there's no guarantee that's any good. I can also just Westvale Abbey 2 counters for 1 life. Gain the life back. Yeah. I guess it's just going to be Westvale Abbey tokens on end step for me. She could -2 to take out the Tireless Tracker, but Thelona just sacks a clue in response as long as he doesn't tap out here anyway. Can't get on through. Yeah, so Healey Ride's literally the only non-planeswalker precons you got. Oh dear. Yeah, I've just got 2 Lilianas. I did open Nissa, Creature Nissa, at one point. That was a pull, but I sold that to one of my mates because I needed the money at the time. And now he has, I think he has 3 of them. But yeah, I think that's about it really. I've had really bad luck Planeswalker-wise as far as opening packs is concerned. Okay. It's summon sick, but it can look scary. What got exiled? I'm not sure. Do you mean from my board? Oh, from Thelona's side. Calder Gatewatch, Aviator Mechanic, and Radiant Flames. One of them must be a land as well that he grabbed. Forgot to actually bring that up. And I'm gonna pay 1 life to gain loads of life. Which is better, swords or path? It's gotta be swords, right? Because in a control situation, life total is not immediately relevant for your opponent to have. Okay, so I make my land drop. Now I can hidden stockpile and I can sack my tokens to gain a ton of life every turn. Jace needs to be dealt with. Jace is the only thing that is annoying on this board state. So I'm just gonna sack now because there's no way he doesn't block. I can't really scare him in the slightest by doing that. So I'm just not even gonna try. Militia Captain. Oh. I think the reason why they say path is better is because a lot of Magic players are really greedy with their mana bases. So while Swords to Plowshares always gives life, in greedy decks, Path to Exile a lot of modern decks only have, what, like maybe 2 basic lands. So the 3rd and the 4th path are just plain removal straight up. I think that's probably their argument for it. Some of them only even run 1 basic as well, so... Alright, give me tokens. And the next turn we'll Ormondol, and we'll start threatening Jace, I think. We can't threaten him in a way that he can't just bounce it though, because he can just block and bounce. And then we're a little sad. But it does trigger Revolt at that point, which means we gain 4 more servos so we can do it the following turn regardless. Is Swords legal in Modern? No, it is not, as far as I'm aware. I've never seen it in Modern, and I would think that I would if it was. Okay, Obnixilus. This is getting a little out of hand, I'm gonna be honest. He's not ticking down on our priests. I suppose when we're at 57, taking life off the board stops being terribly important. Tamio, oh boy. Really long match. Really, really long match. You're not wrong. It's because we're against Superfriends on the left. Play Condemn as budget path in control. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. That's the, is that the one that puts it on the bottom of your opponent's deck? Is that the right one? Can't remember. There's also Chained to the Rocks as well, which exiles it onto a land, doesn't it? Something like that. I can't remember how much that one costs. Whether or not it's on the same level in any meaningful way. I remember that the name of that one being thrown about a bit though. Oh, is it on a mountain specifically? Ah. That would explain why I never see it. Radiant Flames. Did he not attack and then wipe the board? What's the Radiant Flamesing for? 3. Okay, well I might as well start sacking stuff then. And scrying. Boop. And boop. I want to scry as many times as possible, whether or not I keep them on top or not. Alright. Don't want that anymore. I would like more Anointer Priests, please. so I can make my opponent feel like they wasted a board wipe. That would be good. Tireless Tracker is now safe. Healey. On do we have the time to sacrifice permanents and exile other permanents? I think we do. I think we want to take an Healey. That sounds right.
Yeah, sure, why not? Rogue Refiner. Rogue Refiner. Renegade Rallier. Wrong 3-2. Yeah, I'm just gonna, like, generate a load of
tokens and then just single-handedly wipe his entire board of Planeswalkers.
That seems good to me.
So we don't want to put it down just yet, I don't think. I need to get Chandra off the board so we can't wipe first. Which I think means that I've got to look at the loader's hand. Jesus Christ, so many options.
Yeah, wipe. I think wipe time.
You might as well swing in first, see how he blocks. I suppose. What is my favourite Eldrazi? Ooh. It's a good question. It's probably... I think it's called Ulamog Spawnsire or something like that. Let me look it up. I have a deck list that I've never built that's got it in there. Spawnsire of Ulamog? Something like that. Where are you? That one there. It is called... Yeah, Spawnsire of Ulamog. That one right there. Boom. That's my favourite. Because it plays all of them. Alright. Where are you attacking, Thelona? Out of curiosity. Oh no, never mind. It's already post-combat. Ooh, right, so I think I'm just gonna make tokens with Westvale Abbey so that Heiley's set up next turn. Void Winnow is a lot of fun. I do like that one. And by a lot of fun, I mean no fun at all except for the person playing it. It sees a little bit of play in my commander group, actually, does Void Winnower. Fortunately for me, most of my decks just happen to be all even cost cards. Not even by design, like in any way that you would think, but yeah, just pure coincidence. An Heiley of your own, eh? Oh, he's gonna be so sad that I get to use mine. And he doesn't. He's got a JC Poo. So I need a land if I want to exile 2 Planeswalkers this turn. Don't remember if you've got Tragic Arrogance in the deck. It shouldn't matter. I mean... Oh, you son of a... Alright, well. Let's make some tokens now. It's fine. We have another one. We can get it later. Collective Effort. See, he's picking my deck apart now, isn't he? I'm gonna pick yours apart with revenge. Counters on things. Destroying the land. It's putting counters on a thing that dies and a caravan. Okay. I feel like you should have put it on your own creatures, but that's just me. So he hits us for 10 down to 46, but that's still enough for us to trigger Healey. Okay, can't block here because I need the 2 tokens. It's a really long game. You're not actually even slightly wrong anymore. Yeah, I'll take you 6. Why does he have something against attacking with his elemental tokens? I don't think once he's attacked with them. He like really hates these elementals. Is it just because the art is a little bit underwhelming? Is that what it is? Raymond Swanland, no offense to you. Land. Monument. Ooh. Okay. 3 mana, monument. Yeah, we can't do both in the same turn, so it's gonna have to be Healey, murder Chandra so that we can keep our creatures alive. We're 2 mana short of doing anything else, unfortunately. But yeah, I think that's how it's going to have to be. Sacrifice, well, exile you first. Unfortunately, you're also going to have to minus to kill me. Don't think we can do anything about that, sadly. Favourite mono blue commander? Mistform Ultimus is my favourite. Okay. And who gets the hit? It's probably Obnixilis, because we know he's likely gonna minus to kill our Healey, so he takes it even further down to death. Azumi Lady of Scrolls. She's pretty cool. Don't mind her at all. Scry 3. I don't think we've got any ways of getting creatures back, so this Healey might be gone as soon as he minuses. Let's hope he doesn't minus and makes a mistake of thinking he can kill it otherwise. Ugh, more Planeswalkers. Are you Superfriends as well? I don't even know what you are. You could be anything. Ugh. It's like 5 colour whatever I feel like playing .deck, I think. Sunpale Grove enters the battlefield. Really wish we'd have had another land, because if we'd have had another land we could have taken Obnixilis off the board at the same time. There's an argument maybe for waiting to do that, but I feel like his Planeswalkers are getting a bit... Oh, hello. Well, get sacked. Ulamog, you know that long game? Ha! Alright, it's continuing to be a long game.
Never mind. Top Deku. Oh, it's just not fair on our opponent at all. I got this, guys. I got this. This game is never going to end. Oh dear. Okay, so we're not drawing a land, but we are drawing an answer to Ulamog, which means the other Obnixilus is going to take out our other Healey, unfortunately. The problem is that nearly all of them are close to ultimating, so if the loner has Tragic Arrogance, then we're alright. If he doesn't, we probably still lose. But at least we lose a slow, painfully boring death that Superfriends is known to have and cause. Because you ultimate 8, so do you. Oh, you do ultimate 7, never mind. Alright, we are really, really dead. You ultimate 8, don't you? Oops, not you. You. Even managed to get the unplayable Gideon in here. The really bad one. Alright, well. Fun Ruiner to the rescue! I'll see you in a bit, Lordo. From a distance. Alright. Kill you. Kill you. Cruise up a tapped caravan. He's just trolling me at this point, isn't he? It has to be. But, I mean, our super friend over here gets to play everything for free next turn. It's not the end of the game, but I mean, it's kind of the end of the game. So Thelona needs to play 6, unless our opponent doesn't bother to tap in response, which he hasn't. Sure, that 2 mana must mean something very important for him. Or he's not paying attention, one or the other. So, I mean, could wipe the board. Is now the time to wipe a board? I think it is. Kill Kithion, kill Healey, kill Reclamation Sage, and the Cultivator Caravan, which he pointlessly crewed. And I'll just sack my stuff, because it's what I do. Dig for another answer, but I mean, it's Tamiyo's time to shine, so it is GG. Am I stopping you from doing that? I am. Okay. Thank you, Thelona. I just got there in time. Actually. Threaten Tamiyo. There we go. Blocks with the Kithion. Spiritus Dominus. Arigatus. Alright. She's not ultimating for another 2 turns. That's alright, I suppose. I feel like this sound, the underlying tune to this song is ripping off another song.
It might be a Final Fantasy song, but... Na, 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 na. It's like, is it a Pirates of the Caribbean theme tune that's kind of got an undertone of? Give me that servo, yo. Hissing Quagmire enters the battlefield. Mortuary Maya. Explosions. Alright. Can you kill us now? Of course you can't. You're playing Superfriends. They don't kill anything quick. Heliod's Pilgrim, grabbing back, what, an Unbridled Growth? Have you put anything else worth getting in there? Nope. Okay, getting a 1 mana, oh no, he's pulling, sorry, I forgot. It's the other one. Auramancer's the one that pulls from graveyards. Angelic Destiny, though, is not even going to slightly close this game out quick enough, because I gained life. Look at me. Super Friends player plays a Super Friend. Take the opportunity to scry when he ticks up on my servo. Boop. Bottom. Need good answers, and right now. Falona, tell me, have you got any X-Burn spells in there where we could just win out of nowhere? I'd love that. Infinite all-in. Alright. So we can't possibly win this at this point, is what I'm assuming that means. Oh, Nahiri, wonderful. Okay. Would you maybe, I'm just going to throw it out there, would you maybe like to scoop with me? Because I'm looking on my other screen and my viewership's halved since we started this match. And I'm not having fun. Let me see the draw. Alright, that's fair enough. We'll see what we draw and then I'm quitting. I don't blame anyone who just left there, but I literally have lost half of the people that were watching me in this match. And people wonder why I don't like to play against Super Friends on the channel. Deck in stone? No, I'm good. See what you got on those draws. That's not going to do it. And that's not going to do it. Alright, I'm scooping. Oh, God. I'm still here just eating. I had about 16 or 17 people. I've got 7 now. So, yeah. Alright, I'm going to go into Versus and we're going to play a deck real quick. Of something. But yeah, if you left and you're watching the VODs right now, I don't blame you. I'd have left too. Let's play Thopter Soup. Why not?
It's totally fun. It was nice at the point where I thought I might potentially have the chance to strip him of all of his planeswalkers, but as soon as that ceased to be the case, it stopped being fun again. Yeah, we can take that. Let's go. Need some blue mana, but we don't have any blue cards, so it's fine. Yeah. I always enjoy the conversations, regardless. Right. Boop and boop. You know, I've played this deck quite a fair bit, and not once have I ever used Merchant Dockhand's ability. I've only ever used him as an improvised card, and to hit people for 1. Maybe that'll change. We'll see. Can I get lands with this? Just put one of them. Okay. That's okay. 1/1 Walking Ballista. Sure. Hey, blue mana. Nice. Alright, let's get down and implement a Malice. Get ready to strip his hand. He did have 1 arrogance in the deck. Ah. Well, I can swing for 1. If I ever get round to it, I'm stripping this guy out of the deck, though. Just don't ever see a time when I use this guy all that often. There's too much improvise in the deck for you to take advantage of untapped artifacts. Because there's always something better to tap with. Ooh, efficient construction, nice. Okay, so we get to go swamp, implement, and then implement make him discard. Boop. Discard a card, please. Ooh, more lands, nice. Efficient construction coming down next turn. Discards an Ulamog. Oh boy, that can't be good. Well, he either has ways of pulling it back from his graveyard, so we've effectively just taken a... We've enabled him to pull it back with a pulse, maybe, or he's playing black mana and he's got Reanimator. I don't know which one it'll be. Walking Ballista seems terrible for a Reanimator deck, so I'm really not sure what it is. It's going to tick it up to 2. Ixalan Merfolk versus Ixalan Vampires are all $25. It's really one of the best things about Standard right now. It's super cheap. Alright, let's get efficient construction going. Shouldn't be able to keep up with our servos eventually. Our Thopters. It's more like it. The sooner we get this down, the sooner we get going. Isn't Standard all about my bad deck, does it beat your bad deck? I think Energy was the only good deck. Which is why they banned cards in it, to make the rest of the bad decks look good. Foundry Inspector. Okay. It's pretty good. So we go Inventor's Fair, Foundry Inspector. You're free, you cost 1. So, Renegade map, get a Thopter. And Alchemist Vial. Get a Thopter, draw a card. Potentially get another free artifact. Mechanized Production is very nice. Is this when you cast? It is, unfortunately. Okay. Do I want to make him discard every turn? Only at sorcery speed. Or do I want to draw a card every turn? Or do I want a land every other turn? Don't go Thopters. If you poke things at creatures, the Walking Ballista takes it down. I guess draw a card every turn seems like a thing I want to put Mechanized on. Right, you discard, I draw.
Hey, a free card, another Thopter. Maybe I want a Bone Saw every turn. Oh, so many tough decisions. Alright, might as well swing. He blocks. Don't want him to keep a plant token. Because then he can minus and make it a big plant token. Or bigger.
And Turbo Fog approach. Cataclysmic Gear Hulk. Aww. Okay. So, choose an artifact. I am going to choose Alchemist Vial. Choose a creature. I'm going to choose Foundry Inspector. Choose an enchantment. Efficient Construction. I don't think he's really upset too much, to be honest. He just machine guns it off the board if I don't block it. So I might as well block and make him send points elsewhere. Because you don't leave a Foundry Inspector on the board in an artifact deck. You do not make things cheaper for your opponent. It's like real bad. Oh yeah, let's go Mechanized Production on Alchemist Vial. Bone Saw, get a Thopter. Equip the Thopter. Because we can. We'll hold the swamp. We'll pretend we have actual action going on. But we're drawing 2 cards every turn now, so that's okay. Swinging in, eh? Block. Seems like a real bad use of a Walking Ballista. But he does have a Cloud Blazer. There's a good potential that he just powers us out here, to be honest. Alright, make some card draws. That is not good. Okay, so let's go Implement of Malice. Make a Thopter. Implement needs to find us something good. Boop. That's not something good. We can still sack the Vial as well to stop things from blocking. So, I mean, we're not really taking any damage. Because we block with Cloud Blazer, we take maybe 1 if he minuses, and then we stop the Gear Hulk from doing anything. I should have equipped my Bone Saw. That was a mistake. Because then we could have forced him to minus. Ah! No! No! Never again. Never again. In fact, what am I doing? Never again. Cloud Blazer. Okay. Let's not be stupid now, Tom. Come on. Do you know who doesn't sacrifice Alchemist Vial right there? Either stupid people or people not paying attention. I think I am both. I'm stupid for not paying attention. Oh my god. Renegade map. Go. Alright, now we'll play an island. We will equip Bone Saw so that we don't have to add anything to the punt counter. And then we're going to pass the turn, and on combat I'm going to be looking at the screen instead of at chat.
Here we go. Thank you. Sack the vial. You can't attack. Come at me with those cloud blazers though. That is fine. Bring him on in. He's got flicker, so I mean... we're not actually killing anything. Oh, he's got indestructible. Same thing. Same difference. Distraction, look at me. I actually was just as that popped up. Oh dear. Alright. There's no way we win now. We gain 1 life, we go up to 8. That's going to make a real big difference. In fact, upkeep cost. We're going to thin our deck so we don't draw another land. Here we go. Let's get that swamp. I have no idea what saves us here, but it is not a bone saw. I don't know why I even played that, because that just encourages our opponent to think I have answers to this board state and I don't. So I'm just gonna make the biggest Thopter you've ever seen today. There we go, there's a 3-1. Fetch an artifact, there's nothing in this deck you can fetch. Foundry Inspectors are about the best thing. I already know that. So, I mean, they get us another blocker, but really, looking at the state of this board, is it going to make a difference? Nah, not really. You can't block an attack. You can't block an attack. We take 3. Yeah, sure, the rest can go. Vial to success. Here we go. Alright. We block there. You flip next turn, which kills us. Unless I can kill it and wipe the board at the same time. I feel that it's slightly unlikely that's going to happen. Alright, top deck time. That was a good top deck. Oh, that was awful. That was truly, truly awful. Goodbye, reasonable rank. Alright, good deck time, let's go. It's a good deck. Control, it's time. I'm tired of being out of control. Just can't keep getting away with it. If anyone fancies playing as well, let me know. And we can have a game after this one. We've got about 40 minutes left until we end the stream, so if you want to play, now is the time. Oh dear. Alright, that's unkeepable. That is reasonable, let's go. Control mirror, we're in luck. Anything else, we're alright, I guess. Heavy aggro, we have a problem. But a lot of the removal cards in this deck are kind of there for heavy aggro. There's a lot of shocks, harness lightnings, magma sprays, that kind of deal. Commit is not the card I wanted to see. Give me a Schwamp, please. Thank you. You also have Fatal Pushes in here. Every one-drop removal spell that's worth it. Save your top decks are garbage. Have you seen my top decks? I don't know how you expect me to help you. Other than that, Healey, that was a fun top deck. It just didn't save us. Druid of the Cowl. Okay. Green, white, humans? Oh, you're an elf. Alright, well, never mind. Let's just keep playing basics, I guess. Planning on going for like a turn 3 Fevered Visions unless we get something good. Okay. 1.2. And let's go. Alright. A sensor is not worth holding up. Actually, I don't know. 4, 5, 6. We could get a 6 drop on a sensor. That would be lovely. What's the likelihood of that happening, though? I'm going with slim to none. Let's just go for Fevered Visions. Four lands in a row, now you're talking my game. Ooh, that's effectively a land. Yeah, drawing 4 lands in a row is how you play Magic, though, right? That's all I've ever known. Let's see if I would have got Sense of Value. I actually would have. God damn it. Alright. If you dare exile Cruel Reality among those. Okay, you're off the hook. This is fine. Draw and take damage. A shock. Just not good enough. I am the curse. Have you ever watched one of my videos and at some point in your life got mana screwed or flooded? Yeah, coincidence. It is not. Okay, so play map so that we can disintegrate Oblivion Sower and he takes damage. Sure. We can also, if we censor, if we manage to get sensor value, we can still shock, so that's okay. Something good. If we get a sensor target, we've got a backup sensor. I hear Commit is good versus Ramp Shuffling. Ooh. I'll have to try it out, won't we? Please, like Rogue's Passage for the sake of it. I'd love that if you did. Alright, they're getting in. What 7 drops are worth censoring? None of them is the answer. You can call this curse Spraying Sanity. I can't wait to play with that card. It's so good. Alright. Somehow he's on less life than we are. Just don't tap out completely, because I'll feel real bad about that sensor. Okay. This is fine. There is nothing wrong with this. Do we crack this map since we're going to replace it? Sure. Get a second blue just in case we draw counter spells. Boop. Yeah, Fraying Sanity was real good in Standard for a time when Startled Awake was in the format. Unfortunately, it rotated out, so it's kind of not amazing anymore, but I still like it. It's still possible. There's a lot of cycling mill cards that you can mess around with. Glimmer. Sure. I forgot to play my Renegade map, didn't I? That's why I discarded. I do apologise for the many, many, many punts that I've made today. I don't mean to. Because my mind's elsewhere. Well, we've got a commit cycle sensor option. Also got a commit shock for this mana dude. I feel like his mana dorks are just kind of dead weight at this point because he's already at the point where he doesn't really need them. What does it mean to punt? It essentially means that I've made a bad decision in terms of gameplay choices. So, not the optimal decision at all times, essentially. It would be a punt to not attack there because there's no reason not to, for example. Green Warden. Get committed. No fetching for you. Come on, give me a counter. Ah! A renegade map. And now if we don't play a renegade map and we draw a 3-mana counter, we've got that and sensor open. Is it worth it? I think it's worth it. Renegade map's not exactly providing us good value anyway. Yahenni's expertise. Alright. It's fine, I suppose. Hissing Quagmire. Come on, sense of value. Sense of value potential has just increased. Although being on odd lands usually means that he's probably going to play a 6-drop. Yeah, there it is. Ugh. Let's just glimmer, see if we can find an answer to Green Warden. Dynabolt Tower. Dynabolt Tower has the potential to clean this game out quickly. And we've got a Renegade map, so I don't need that land. Double Tower. Is there any news when Arena's supposed to come out? No, not really. Unfortunately. Draw a land anyway. Crack this. Get a swamp. Play a swamp. We can go Dynabolt Tower, Yahenni's expertise, get rid of his mana dorks, Dynabolt Tower. Then we get enough for a lightning bolt and it's just short of killing Green Warden. But honestly, I think we're pointing burn at his face anyway. Did you just tap all my black mana? Damn it, Jules. Alright, give me energy. Yeah, unfortunately, just tapped my Ether Hub. So I'm a little annoyed. I think we need to point the 6 damage at him anyway. Sandworm Convergence, okay. Can work with that. So you take 2. I need to find 1 point of damage and enough energy to trigger the Dynabolt Tower. It's in our graveyard. Memory. So I gain 4 energy every single time I cast an instant. I need 10 energy to do 6 damage. So I need to generate 6 energy, which is just casting 2 spells. And then I need to find a burn spell to finish the job. So, telling time. Looking for a burn spell. Grab a telling time. Stick an island on top. Sensor to get the land off the top. And then I have to spend energy. I think spending energy is going to be fine though, because we've got 4 energy every turn. It's fine. Let's just telling... No, let's cycle first. Gives us our best odds, I think. Telling time. Come on, shock. Give me shock. Love to see a shock. Hey, there it is. Alright. Doesn't matter. Shock you. Tap you. Tap you. Oh dear. That was closer than it should have been. We were essentially dead next turn if we hadn't have drawn that. Beautiful. Alright, I do love that deck. It's probably one of my favourite decks. No shade cast upon any other subscriber deck, but I do really love this one. Alright, let's play Exert Aggro. Don't play this one enough. Let's do it. Secretly, I was just digging for Cruel Reality because that's the reason I love that deck so much. But it never triggers with a Sandworm Convergence on the board. Never in the meaningful way that you hope. Alright, let's go. My turn. Wow. There's no red for the turn 2 play, no red for the turn 3 play. Throw it back. Alright then. This is what we're playing, is it? Needle Spires go. I mean, this has a potential for a win. We'll see. We need some good draws, like an untapped land next turn. It's not an untapped land, it is a Samut, though. Which is alright, I suppose. Of all the unplayable cards that we have in our hand right now, it's probably one of the better ones. Ooh, is this burn? With the J sleeves, it's a bit throwing me off a little. Alright, well. Let's just go Canopy Vista, Selfless Spirit. Pass the turn, he's going to shock it if he's burn. Or Harness Lightning it, yep. Same thing. He's playing mill, you think? It's possible. Let's hope he stays on. Oh, black mana. Control, maybe. Excuse me. Near upkeep. It's werewolves? What? Okay. Well, I guess we might as well play the Initiate. We can get a ton of life if he leaves it alone. Bad aggro. Maybe. Possibly just playing it for this side. But, I mean, the slot for 3 drops in aggro is Lathnu Hellion. or even Minotaur dude. So I feel like he struggles to find space for this, but yeah, this is like red-black aggro by the looks of it. There's his shock. Not surprised to see that. And Goblin Glory Chaser, yeah. Red-black aggro, got it. Only playing as a haster, yeah, but there's so many better 3-drops for hastiness. It's a bit odd. Ronas. Ronas the unplayable. Let's just go Tireless Tracker. Can't block with Ronas. I can block with Tireless Tracker, and I probably have to. Certainly have to play something. Disintegration. This game's over before it even started. Ugh. Take 5. Is Tide Drifter considered a lord? I think isn't the term lord specifically dedicated to creatures that give +1/+1 to their tribe? Yep, and we're dead. Okay, let's go for another one. Let's try that again. We had a really bad start there. For the crappy aggro player that has it all. I'd consider him a lord, though. He's like a mini lord. Solo boy, bring it. 3 lands, a turn 2 awesome play and a turn 3 awesome play. Let's go. Let's actually do this. You're here for the turn 4 win, I believe. Very possible if he's unblocked. Or she. Is it a she? It's a she. Accustomed to battling before an audience in the arena, Erosis champions know how to put on a good show. Oh yeah. Ooh, Samut. Hello. Good to see you. Alright. What are we up against? Not sure. Artifacts of some kind. It's a slow deck. Alright, we need red mana. Let's not misclick now. Carry Zev. Let's go. Wow, really? Seriously? I guess he took a bad hand and just planned on scooping. If you're watching this opponent, the reason why you have a bad hand is because you're really unlucky. It's just purely luck. There's nothing else that it could possibly be. Just really, really bad luck. Okay. Let's get the champion down then, I guess. Boop. Wow. Don't know why I carried on playing this game, but I have committed for some reason. Some say I might have committed to memory. Kill me. Alright, let's give you haste. Sweet ride down value. Alright, well. Let's just get in. I was hoping for 2-drop thingamajig. My memory is awful today, wow. Half a punt for not scooping. Yeah, I'll go with that. Yeah, let's just go. He's got nothing. Wow. Alright, last new Hellion. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, okay, let's go. Let's do not this. Alright. Swing anyway. It's at 9. Oh boy. Here comes the shock. We'll pay it. Because we can. And there's no top deck that gets him out of this, as we expected. So, insult. Sure, why not? Your mother smells of stale custard. There we go. Got to insult them as I insult them. Alright. It's fine, I suppose. What do you think about the ban list, murdering Teamer Energy and running at Red? I wholeheartedly agree that banning needs to happen. I like it. I really do. I think they were crippling deck making, essentially. There's just nothing that was good. Which, as a person who enjoys deck building more than actually playing Magic, then, yeah, I really like the idea of that. I think Energy's still viable. It's not gone anywhere. But yeah, I think like the sideboards for Energy is still like the top tier kind of thing, just because they've got access to all 4 colours, so they've got the best sideboard in the format, so that's not changed. But first game win rates have dropped anyway, because they can't attune into Longtusk Cub and just immediately pump it. As for running at Red as well, that's a good one to get rid of as well. It's just too aggressive, I think. There's too many tools for them. I think the getting rid of the Dino to allow you to at least have life gain gives you a better sideboard against it. But I don't think it'll hurt the deck too much. Oh wow, well we can discard all of our creatures into our graveyard, that works. We're playing Reanimator, by the way, if you were curious. Can I keep this? I can get Brilliant Spectrum, sure, why not? We got the 1 black mana we need, and the blue mana. We need red for Nahiri. If we can get Nahiri down, we might be in a good spot. First hand was a snap keep. You might be right. I was tempted. I really was. Just going for the giggles of immediately discarding. Alright. Now we get to go get our red source. So all is well in the world. We have the mana to play Reanimator cards. And we can Nahiri, potentially, if the board is clear, to discard loads of crap. That's not very nice. Smoldering Marsh. Right, well, planes go. Our opponent's looking at our mana base right now and going, oh well, it's just that turn 4 Planeswalker. Into turn 5 Planeswalker. Not so. Hey. Just in time. So let's start discarding stuff then, shall we? Counter? Yeah. Sure. We've got a Miria Shepherd, so we can still get it back, but it's fine. Like, Brilliant Spectrum discards Noxious Gearhulk and Omnath for the Ever After on turn 6. So if he lets that go, and we manage to resolve an Ever After, hopefully he gets greedy and tries to put a Wincon down. No turn 4 Walker for me, none at all. Alright, land. Actually, we'll Brilliant Spectrum first, because we can do it for 4 anyway. Counter? Or are you letting it go? Most people let card draw go. Good. Well, it looks like Plated Crusher's going in then, since he can't actually interact with it if it survives. But now he knows it's Reanimator, so all he has to do is counter my Reanimator cards. All I can really do is sit back and watch him do it. He had Cryptic Mana up. Yeah, he's got Cryptic Mana up again as well. Right, now's the time to hold planes for a Miria Shepherd if it ever resolves. I think we bait with Gearhulk. If Ever After survives, then we've practically Gearhulked anyway. Smell sensor as well. Won't put it. I won't hold it against him. He's probably gonna see if he can flip thing in the ice. He might want to start tapping out wildly to make sure that he gets in with it, and then we Ever After Gearhulk and Omnath. Nah, he's just gonna hold up his counters. Smart man. Or hold up his pretend counters. What do we think? Has he got a counter? And second question on the same level, if he does have a counter, does he counter Oath of Jace? Languish is decent bait. Yeah, certainly. In fact, Languish allows us to Oath of Jace anyway. So we might want to tempt him with an Oath of Jace first, see if he counters that, and then the Languish, because we want that value more than Oath of Jace right now, I think. Let's try it. Oath of Jace. Not even a pause. Discard, Prized Amalgam, and Hydra. Not even a pause suggests to me that he has no counter. But we've already tapped out at this point, and I don't like Thing in the Ice on board right now, so... Counter? That's a fake pause. That is the most fake pause I've ever seen. Okay. He doesn't have bugger all in his hand. Especially if that's the case. Doesn't even have card draw. What's he got? 2 lands? So unless he's top deck to counter here, I think we're fine. We've got the mana to play around Sensor. Islands, right? Ever After Time, here we go. Plated Crusher and Omnath, please. Resolves. Beautiful, we win. Okay. Evolving Wilds. Get a Elemental. Evolving Wilds. Grab the last planes in our deck. Get an Elemental. Isn't Foundry an uncommon? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So that's all 3 of them. Alright, he's going to need Mass Bounce, and he's going to need to hit 7. Yeah, so he doesn't stand a chance. I suppose he could have Crush of Tentacles. But that's about it. The AI... Or is it the air? Did he scoop? I can't remember. He should have scooped if he hasn't already. More planes. Alright, well, we're just gonna swing. River's Rebuke. If you look at all those servos. Alright then, let's go Oath of Jace. Keep that one. Hey, Emiria Shepherd, how's it hanging? Get rid of Linvala. Get rid of the island. Hold my lands, because I can play Emiria Shepherd already, and all of these are a permanent onto the battlefield, including the Healey. So, even if he wasn't dead, fun times are going to happen. I'm just going to swing in though. Because I think he's dead. Oh yeah, there's no basics left. Good call. I forgot. Alright. Rank 38, let's go. Let's see if it matters. Let's go with a flicker deck. I think in that deck I used to have a single one of, there's an enchantment in Duels at the moment, I think it's 3 mana. When your opponent plays a card for the first time in a turn, or the next spell that they cast gets countered immediately, with Emiria Shepherd pulling that back every turn. It's a lot of fun. Can't keep that, unfortunately. Oof. Land drops ahoy, but no. God. Alright then, let's go. This is a very slow build deck anyway, so I mean going down on cards not going to make too much of a difference to us, I don't think. Other than, of course, less options overall. I think it was either Shadows or Eldritch Moon, I can't remember actually. Pretty sure it was that block. But yeah, I've won a few games with that card. It was a lot of fun. Not very good though, overall. I wouldn't play it as any more than a fun little one-of to play with the Emiria Shepherds. Creeping Mold! Hi Acid Moss, how's it going? Alright, well we have no turn 3 play. Lol. Alright, he might have actually screwed us into oblivion. Here we go, let's find out. He can make his 5-drop. Creeping Mold! Wow. We're actually getting Acid Moss to death. Did not see this coming. I'm actually happy to lose to this. Jesus. If we don't draw a land next turn, I'm just going to scoop, because he actually has just straight up won by that. Now he just ramps into things that are bigger than our things can ever be. If I don't draw a land here, you deserve this win, opponent. Oh, he's back in it. He's back in the game, boys. Alright, let's go. Not going to crack it, because I need to keep my odds of drawing lands quite high. So I need that extra 0.01% of drawing a land, whatever it is. I don't really know. Do I get green or white? Ooh. I get white because I need to bounce that little bugger. In fact, I need to bounce it on my next turn because that's going to deal a lot of damage. Come on, land off the top. Here we go. Both are going to get Ulamogged anyway. Oh, please, for the love of God, make it happen. Opponent, I pass my blessing over to you. Top Deku. Right, let's go. Come on, Ulamog. Get me. I dare you. No, Nissa. It's not good. It's terrible. Into the maw of hell. Land. Can't cast anything, but land. This is, you know, this hand would have actually been reasonable if he hadn't have, like, smashed all of our lands. We could have actually done things here. He's just gonna ultimates. Now he draws cards.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Cardboard Nomad. Thanks for the follow, dude. Appreciate it. Draw some cards. I love this guy's deck. I've never bothered to make this deck because I know it's terrible most of the time. Here, have an extra counter on it. Alright, bring your Samet back. There you go, have a Samet. And we are dead? Almost. I think I'm just going to scoop at this point. There's just nothing we can do. We don't die next turn, but we're dead inside next turn, so... Let's try that again, shall we? Let's get lands that stay on the board. Actually beaten by land destruction. Doesn't happen often. When it does, it's pretty great. Alright, here we go. Lands and castable things. Yes, good. Let's do it. Hope he's an enchantment or artifact deck so we can ping one off. Turn 4. Alright, we want to go... Prairie Stream, I guess. And pass. Running band cards. I know, I'm a monster. I don't care for no bands. Alright, let's just do Canopy Vista? Yeah, sure, why not? Makes no difference to me. Grapple with the past. A blind one at that. So you get what? Oops. An Evolving Wilds. He needs to make his land drop then, I'm guessing. Looks like Delirium. We are matched quite well against Delirium, I do believe. Unless he's running a heavy removal variant. Alright, banned card number 1. Because it's only a natural. Alright, we get Little Nissa. Nice. It's natural. It's all around us and it's there for the taking. The win rates in standard tournaments when energy is there. Just try and tell me what I'm doing is wrong. It's wrong. It's so wrong it got banned in standard. Okay. That's fine. It's just flashing a Krasis, I think. Is 2 Krasis a Krasi? Or is it Krasises? Asking the important questions here. Let's drop a Prairie Stream. and swing on in. Hoping he just plays one creature so that we can tap it down and then get in with our Crisis and Rogue Refiner. And really cripple Liliana, so she can't really do too much. Kindly Stranger, no Delirium. Good, I forgot to check. Not that it really matters. Alright. Banning Crisis, goodbye Lily. Unless you've got... Actually, even Fatal Push wouldn't do it because Lily has to die first. Tap that. This is the F-Zero theme, but like in an elevator. This is Final Fantasy XV's soundtrack, and every single song I've heard from it sounds like it is from an elevator. Alright. Let's just go to combat. Swing, swing. He could have had Blossoming Defense. Yeah, I suppose. Probably does run it. Maybe to keep his Ishkana around. Then again, no, I don't think he would run Blossoming Defense because Delirium doesn't mind having its creatures killed because you can just grapple them back. And like his biggest hits are Ishkana, which has an Enter the Battlefield trigger, so most of the time I expect you would just leave it to live. Alright, let's just go to Hinterland Harbour, call for Unity. Yeah, why not? If he ever kills our creatures on our turn, then we get counters on everything. We can also just long road home to make sure it happens as well. So you need 7 lands, so I'm not going to play you just yet. Ah, Reclamation Sage. Never mind. There goes the fun plan. That's fine. What's your Delirium at right now? Oh, you've got Delirium. Ooh. Okay. So we could bait the removal with Nissa. Flicker in response. It's possible. We'd also just trade with our Rogue Refiner, see if he wants to do that. I doubt it. We'll get him with our Crisis, I think. At the very least. Wrecked Sages. Got him. Next time we get a lovely Nissa. The lovely Nissa herself. So yeah, let's just like long road home whatever he kindly strangers if he wants to spend most of his turn doing that. And he doesn't. That's it. Galatas. No answer for that, unfortunately. And I'm just not going to bother long road homing. Right, take the opportunity to Nissa then. While he can't kill it. And Glacial Fortress. Look at this kindly woman. Alright, so. Vampire or zombie? You're not a vampire, are you? No, never. Take up. Cloud Blazer is awesome. Just not right now. Alright. And no attacks. Making the token, not making the token is the exact reason why. That sentence makes perfect sense to me because I would absolutely do that. Alright, this is maybe time for a big old blowout. Ah, he's spreading the wealth. How could you? I think he's putting a counter on everything, isn't he? Yeah, alright. Spreading the love. So we can trade, but he gets the zombie out of it, so it's not really much of a trade. 1 power less on the board though. And then we can block here. Long road home in response. So he gains no life. We get card draw and energy back. Nissa goes down to 1. We know Reclamation Sage is killing the Gear Hulk. Tick up. If you flick a Kalatas, he won't get the zombie. Yeah, but he'd still get a counter back. This is the only reason I wasn't bothered about that. Let's see. 3, 5 mana. Okay, so oops. It seems we've hit the stream end time. Still got time though to finish off this game in whatever direction it sees fit. Give me some good cards. Essence Flux and Tamio are good cards. Still need to Reclamation Sage, I think, though, so we want to make sure we've got the mana open for both of them. Excuse me, don't you dare. Kill your Gear Hulk. Yes. Swing for 4? No. Do not. Offer possible trades. I'm just going to Essence Flux whatever Kalatas ends up blocking. So he's not going to gain any life. Sure. Right, okay, so what we want to do is we want to block there to force him to flicker. And, well, we lose Nissa unless we give him another token, so let's do it like so. Flicker. Ah, flips in response. I thought that was sorcery speed. Huh. Goodbye, Cloud Blazer, then. Good play, opponent. Good play. Terrible play, me. Terrible play. Battle at the bridge to take down the Rogue Refiner. Why battle at the bridge? Why not the zombie version? Eat from the cowl. That could be really good. We can do both. We kind of have to do both. Alright, let's go Nissa first. Evolving Wilds to trigger the aid from the cowl. I'm going to Tamio first because I'm afraid he's going to give me bad mana if I don't. Let's aid from the cowl. Then we'll island for potential Essence Flux value if that ever becomes a thing. Right, do we tap down and lose Tamio or do we tap up to draw cards? Crack this Evolving Wilds. This is a really lovely piece of music. I might learn to play it one day. If we tap up here, he can just swing in with his zombies and take out a Planeswalker. If we tap down here, you can just swing in with his zombies and take out a Planeswalker, so at least this way I potentially draw some cards from it. We still don't know what I get off aid from the cowl. Aid from the cow. Oh yeah. Ooh, Green Warden. To the battlefield, please. Get back Essence Flux. Yes. Don't think there is a reason not to there. Are they cows? No, they're elephant-y rhino things. They're different things. Alright, let's see how the attacks go. We're drawing a card. Thank you. We're drawing a card. Thank you. Okay, so I can keep Nissa alive here. So I will. And then I can Essence Flux her back. And now we've got infinite flickers. Near infinite. Practically infinite. Alright, he wants to take my aid from the cowl. So I'm going to flick a Green Ward and get whatever the hell I want back. Let's get back aid from the cowl, because I do plan on going Displace Flicker. Yes, please. So, tick up Nissa. All the cow. Ooh, Displace again is really nice. So I've got how much mana? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah. Can't quite play everything I want to this turn, so I guess we go Cloud Blazer and hold up the double flicker. Also drawing cards as well to find some answers to this board state. There's the Evolving Wilds.
So we can practically tap out in order to get a aid from the cowl trigger, which might be something important, like another aid from the cowl. More Cloud Blazers, more. I can't let Green Warden be exiled, that's the thing though, because if I want to keep this dream alive, Green Warden has to live. So I think we pass, and we make sure Green Warden lives this turn. And keep him back. Discourage some blocks. Discard. Doesn't really matter. Planes. Swinging everything at Nissa. She's dead. But what I can do is prevent life gain, which I think is fine. So, just to be on the safe side, you block there. And I can't do the flicker to kill something, unfortunately. I could do up to target stuff, but Displace gets displaced. Green Warden gets displaced back when I cast it on him. So let's just do this. In response, he tries to kill it, and I displace again. Which is why holding up the backup displace was so important. Yeah, okay. Flicker again. Get back displace. Gain 2 life to card draw. Thank you. Give me that back.
Nissa's down, but honestly don't care all that much. How are we going to close this game out, though? That's the thing. I need deck in stone for Kalitas, and then I think we can finally get going. Not even going to crack that wilds. It's a... Ooh, hello. Morale's expertise into a displace. Alright, let's get it from the cowl down. Denied, no one can murder our dream. The dream lives on. Alright, trigger revolt. Get a forest. And bounce that, and that, I think. Boop, boop, and boop. I may have made a mistake, because I have allowed Displace to be left untapped. That might have screwed us. Hopefully I've not killed the dream. Please give me an Essence Flux. Give me the Displace back. Oh boy. I could have just grabbed Essence Flux actually, I'm an idiot. Why didn't I? Alright, give me something good, Ed, from the cowl. Displace. Ooh, I don't need more than one, I don't think. Yeah, that's a punt. That's a mega punt. I could have just lost the game off of that. I might actually just mill myself, to be perfectly honest. Let's top it. Green Warden doesn't die. I mean, it'll be alright, I suppose. I expect he's just going to play Kalitas this turn anyway, so... Oh, 3 mana Tireless Tracker, so we're not getting murdered. Yeah, tap lands, good. It was a punt, definitely. But I have not been punished for it, which is the way most of my punts seem to go. And no blocks. There's our Displace. He's had enough. He has won. I'm going to leave game before he actually wins. Wow. You don't scoop to that. I was in no way in a winning position. Oh, opponent punt. Let's go. Oh my god. You're kidding me. Well, on that note, because I was running on a little longer than normal anyway, I'm going to end off the stream. I do hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. You think I was getting there? Maybe. Maybe. I had like 20 cards left in my deck and I was drawing 2 every turn, so... Or 3 every turn cycle. But why don't you die already? Yeah. Honestly, like, once Flicker gets going, it's really hard to kill them, but if... In my particular build, you just end up drawing cards over and over again. And if you ultimate Tamiya, you get an infinite combo, so... It's kind of a lot of fun. Do enjoy it. But anyway... I'm going to end off the stream here. If you haven't done so already and you're new to the channel, then be sure to follow the stream to get notifications when I go live in the future. Also, I do content on YouTube as well, so if you are purely a Twitch user and you haven't ventured over to the YouTube channel, there's a link down below. I play a lot more Magic Duels over there. If you want to support the channel as well, you can also subscribe. It helps out a great deal as well, and you get access to a nice rip emote that you'll get a lot of use out of if you watch me play. Anyway, guys, it's been a pleasure. I'll be back again on Saturday. I may end up doing a stream of something, maybe Slay the Spire. I don't know, sometime this week. So keep your eyes peeled for that. It might be the day after tomorrow if I do end up playing it, but... I'll put a notification out on the YouTube channel anyway if that does end up happening. But anyway, guys, it's been a Dream Warden Marasa, absolutely. We didn't let the dream die. We nearly let it die, but the dream lives on. Flicker it so many times your opponent scoops. That's apparently how it works. Anyway, guys, I am in need of... Oh yeah, golden fluffy pancakes. Thank you very much for the follow, dude. Appreciate it. That's a wonderful send out. So it's been nice to chat with you all, and I hope to see you all in the near future. Alright, toodaloo.